The other day I shared a reel on here about yarn shopping and making sure that when you're ordering online or you're sending someone to grab another skein of yarn for you, that you don't just tell them the name, you share the lot number as well, because sometimes they can look different. And this, I noticed, obviously, since this one was so different from the others in the same name, I posted that video because it was just really dramatically different. I have gotten this exact cotton from Joann's numerous times in the past, over a couple years now, and it is one that I have made different coasters from and things. And usually it is predominantly more, or at least in my experience, more of this color wave with a little bit of this cream color and a little bit of the yellow and a little bit of the turquoise tone. But what I found so interesting about this one, as many of you saw in the reel, was that it was sitting on the shelf and looked like this. So I've been pulling from the center. So this is really what the exterior looked like. Very visible to the eye. But as I have been pulling and creating some granny squares, what I have found with this exact skein and this lot number is that I actually really love it, but each square has looked dramatically different, for the most part, dramatically different. I'd say out of the 4 that I've made, these 2 here carry a little bit more of the same color wave, but they're so interesting to see how it turned out with the with such great variation in the colors in this yarn. It's so pretty. So it's called Joshua Tree, and usually it can be found at Joann's. And like I said, in the past, my experience has been the predominant color wave has been more of the maroon tones with a little cream, a little turquoise, a little blue, and a little yellow. But this one, I guess in a way it kind of has the amount, except for the cream, I'd say so far it has about the same amount of color throughout, which I really like. I might go on and hunt down this lot number if I see that it's possible, and turn these cotton swatches into, not cotton swatches, turn these granny squares into a really fun blanket, maybe. I love making granny square blankets. But what do you think? Anybody else? What's the most variation that you've found within one skein of yarn? And I know that these cotton skeins are not as large as some. This has how many yards in it? It has 180 yards. So usually maybe some of the skeins that I get to make blankets and stuff are about twice as much. But for such a little guy, it's packed a big variation punch. That's the word I was looking for. Packed a big punch. So tell me what you think. Yay or nay? Did this turn out pretty neat? I'm very glad I purchased it that day. Of course, I almost wish that there was another one right there like it and I could have snagged them both. I think I can probably get easily 5, maybe 6 granny squares from it. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear. Bye, guys.